I'm just saying, we want y'all to get it right. We love y'all. We love y'all. That doesn't work. You know, some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed.
It appears the public image of Beyonce and Jay-Z's celebrated union may be facing turbulence. Reports suggest Beyonce might be preparing to end the marriage. Interestingly, this comes just after Jay-Z expressed strong support for her during his Grammy speech, subtly criticizing the Recording Academy for failing to fully acknowledge her solo accomplishments. In a surprising development, new claims about their relationship have emerged, this time from 50 Cent. He's reportedly revealing behind-the-scenes information about the couple's dynamic, stirring even more attention. The origin of these tensions traces back to the most recent Grammy Awards. Beyonce has been nominated 4 times for Album of the Year, the ceremony's most prestigious category, yet she has never won. In 2024, expectations were high for her album Renaissance, widely considered a strong contender. However, the award went to Harry Styles for Harry's House, sparking disappointment among her supporters. Following the loss, Jay-Z voiced his frustration on Tidal, pointing out perceived patterns of bias. Notably, he didn't overtly attack the Grammys for overlooking Beyoncé, but his words hinted at deeper frustrations building behind the scenes. Rather than launching an attack, Jay-Z approached the issue by reflecting on youthful dreams of performing at the Grammys. He emphasized the importance of fairness.
After the powers that be, the PTB, the industry, whatever you want to call them, once they're done with Diddy, right? And this is going to be going on for some time, but once, I guess you can say the public humiliation, basically after the major documentaries come out, right? After they are done with Diddy, Jay-Z is up next to be exposed.
Acknowledging that while musical preferences vary, recognition should be equitable. His message centered on creating a level playing field in an industry they deeply respect. Jay-Z and his peers once idolized icons like Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder famously secured 3 Grammy wins over 4 years. Despite Beyoncé becoming the most decorated artist in Grammy history, Jay-Z remained vocal. When he accepted the Global Icon Award at the latest ceremony, he again addressed perceived biases in award decisions. He clarified that his remarks weren't meant to stir controversy, but to express concern about consistency and recognition. Reactions to his comments varied. Some critics argued he should be satisfied with the numerous accolades Beyoncé had already achieved, suggesting his frustration appeared excessive. Others interpreted his persistence as commendable advocacy. They noted that continuing to raise these issues, even after a year, reflected a strong stance on fairness within the industry and a commitment to defending those who have invested significantly in their craft. What stood out was how Jay-Z chose to highlight Beyoncé during his major moment, rather than focusing on himself. It felt significant, but some reports suggest a deeper story may be unfolding. According to industry speculation, Jay-Z's Grammy speech might have been an attempt to reconnect with Beyoncé amid ongoing relationship struggles. Sources indicate the couple may have been leading separate lives for some time, maintaining public appearances while experiencing private distance. The narrative draws comparisons to other high-profile relationships that appeared solid until later revelations surfaced. Blogger Storm Monroe has claimed access to insider information suggesting Beyoncé is preparing to file for divorce. These developments have added complexity to their story, especially following Beyoncé's past revelations about Jay-Z's alleged infidelity. Despite that chapter, she remained committed, even defending the relationship in public. But now, reports suggest she may be ready to move in a new direction. Discussions have resurfaced around the early stages of their relationship, particularly the significant age difference between them. Beyoncé, born in 1981, is now 42, while Jay-Z, born in 1969, is 53. While such gaps may be less controversial today, scrutiny intensifies when reflecting on their beginnings, as Beyoncé was just 18 and Jay-Z 31 at the time they met. That kind of age gap often sparks discussion, especially now as speculation surrounds the current state of Beyoncé and Jay-Z's marriage. Reflecting on their journey reveals a relationship shaped by both triumph and turbulence. from their collaborative dominance on the charts to the public controversies that tested their bond over the years. Stepping back into their timeline, the pair long held the status of music royalty. Their joint album, Everything Is Love, made a significant impact, while individual milestones like Beyonce's Lemonade and Jay-Z's Empire State of Mind with Alicia Keys elevated their legacy further. Their influence wasn't limited to music alone. Jay-Z's Roc Nation expanded into a multifaceted entertainment agency, helping launch major careers. His business moves, including relocating the Nets to Brooklyn and building a billion-dollar portfolio, positioned him as a powerhouse figure. Beyoncé advanced her own empire, developing Ivy Park, mentoring new talent, and collecting a record 32 Grammy wins. Their children, Rumi, Sir, and Blue Ivy, have already made cultural waves. After 2 decades together, they were widely viewed as an aspirational image of partnership. Their relationship, often seen as a blueprint for success, appeared resilient even through high-profile challenges. Beyoncé and Jay-Z reportedly met between 1999 and 2000, though they took time before starting a relationship. At the time, Beyoncé was 18 years old when their paths initially crossed. At 19, the relationship officially began, following more than a year of building a strong friendship. Their public debut came with Vanity Fair's Music Issue, but the foundation was built quietly over time. Friendship came first, romance followed. Then in 2002, the music world got a taste of their chemistry with ABUS3 Bonnie and Clyde. The collaboration made waves and solidified them as a powerful duo. Just a year later, they released Crazy in Love, a Grammy-winning hit that showcased both musical synergy and a deepening connection. By 2004, they made a public appearance at the VMAs, confirming their status. Wedding talks soon followed. Beyoncé mentioned her ideal wedding setup, envisioning close friends by her side. On April 4th, 2008, the couple held a private ceremony, choosing the date symbolically as both have strong ties to the number 4. Privacy remained a priority. Interviews around that time emphasized the importance of keeping personal details guarded. Then came a historic moment. At the 2011 VMAs, Beyoncé revealed her pregnancy during a show-stopping performance. By January 2012, Blue Ivy Carter was born, marking the start of the Knowles-Carter family legacy. Photos of Blue Ivy were first shared on Beyoncé's Tumblr page, and in 2013, a rendition of the national anthem at President Obama's inauguration turned heads. That same year, HBO's Life is But a Dream documentary gave rare insight into their private world, offering a deeper look behind the fame and spotlight. That same year, their music reclaimed the spotlight with Jay-Z's Magna Carta Holy Grail and Beyoncé's surprise self-titled visual album. The release included the hit track, Drunk in Love, showing the evolution of their dynamic, both musically and publicly. Their journey took a dramatic turn after the Met Gala on May 7, 2014. A leaked video showed Solange Knowles appearing to confront Jay-Z in an elevator at an after-party. Speculation erupted, with rumors pointing to alleged infidelity as the trigger. Soon after, Beyoncé released the Flawless remix, hinting at tension with the line referencing $1 billion in an elevator. Despite the rumors, June 2014 saw the launch of the On the Run tour, a major commercial event. But by July, reports of a potential separation surfaced. Sources claimed they were exploring how to part ways privately while maintaining public appearances, especially with ticket sales already secured. Insiders suggested that both were pursuing their own paths and that previous efforts to mend their relationship, including expanding their family, had not resolved underlying issues. In August 2014, Solange addressed the elevator incident in Lucky magazine, stating the matter had been settled within the family and all was well. By 2015, the couple appeared to be making efforts to rebuild. Public appearances and performances showed signs of reconciliation as attention shifted back to their careers and shared projects. Jay-Z later shared a video of their wedding vows, and the pair appeared at the 2015 Met Gala without incident. In 2016, Beyoncé's Super Bowl halftime performance captivated viewers and became a defining cultural moment. But by April that year, the release of Lemonade shifted the narrative dramatically. The album, featuring tracks like Formation and Sorry, sparked widespread speculation about infidelity, especially surrounding the identity of Becky with the good hair. By October 2016, Beyoncé publicly acknowledged Jay-Z during her Formation World Tour, quieting ongoing divorce rumors. Then in February 2017, she revealed she was expecting twins, announcing the news through a widely shared post expressing gratitude and joy. The family expanded with the birth of Rumi and Sir Carter, and the story deepened when Jay-Z released his introspective album 444, which many interpreted as an admission of past mistakes. The momentum continued into 2018 with the announcement of their second joint tour, On the Run 2. Anticipation for a collaborative album built until June, when the couple released Everything Is Love during their OTR2 tour. The album dropped without prior notice, once again showcasing their ability to command both musical and cultural attention. Beyoncé took on the role of Nala in the live-action Lion King and attended the premiere with Jay-Z, mingling with British royalty, Meghan Markle, and Prince Harry. Their subtle nod to Meghan even made its way into the song APESHT. At that moment, everything appeared to be smooth for the couple. However, controversy emerged after they posed in a Tiffany & Company ad featuring a painting by Jean-Michel Basquiat. Critics in the art community expressed concern, arguing that Basquiat's work was intended for public appreciation, not commercial campaigns. By 2022, Beyoncé seemed to allude to past relationship strains in her Renaissance album. In Plastic Off the Sofa, she sings about emotional distance, and Cozy contains a possible reference to the infamous Solange elevator moment. Then in June, during Beyoncé's Renaissance World Tour, the couple appeared at the Louis Vuitton menswear show in Paris, held on the city's oldest bridge. While celebrating Pharrell's new role as creative director, the event also served as a public display of unity. Still, questions linger. Despite years of loyalty, Beyoncé now seems to be pulling away. According to sources like Storm Monroe, the pair may have been quietly living apart, maintaining appearances while navigating personal challenges behind the scenes. Why is Beyoncé reportedly stepping away from the marriage when everything appeared stable? According to emerging reports, Jay-Z could be facing the type of public scrutiny recently seen with other high-profile figures like Diddy. As the details unfold, their relationship reflects a history of highs and lows, from award-winning collaborations to moments of public controversy. One notable chapter involves Jay-Z's long-standing tension with fellow rapper 50 Cent. Their feud dates back to the late 1990s, long before 50's mainstream success. Early on, 50 released How to Rob, a provocative track targeting many industry elites, including Jay-Z. It was a strategic move that earned him instant attention. The two met backstage at Summer Jam '99, where Jay reportedly complimented the song, only to take shots at 50 on stage shortly after. In response, 50 released Be a Gentleman, but their conflict simmered as 50 became entangled in rivalries with Ja Rule and the Supreme Team. During that period, Jay-Z aligned with Murder Inc., the label closely linked to Supreme. As 50 recovered from a near-fatal shooting and signed with Eminem in 2002, his career surged. Jay-Z, recognizing 50's momentum, reportedly advised his own artists to tread carefully. Over time, shared opposition to Murder Inc. brought both rappers into alignment, shifting their rivalry into something closer to an unspoken truce. But then things took a turn. Jay-Z appeared with T.I. for a performance, and suddenly, 50 Cent stormed the stage, leaving the crowd stunned. Jay told him to leave, but 50 stood his ground, refusing to move, even when Kanye West began performing. The moment instantly became one of hip-hop's most unexpected interruptions. By September 2009, tensions escalated again. Following the infamous VMAs incident involving Kanye West and Taylor Swift, 50 weighed in, claiming Kanye would never try that with him. When asked about 50's remarks, Jay-Z dismissed it, saying no one feared 50 Cent. 50 retaliated in an interview with Tim Westwood, boasting he reached Jay-Z's success in just 4 years, not 15. By 2012, during a Breakfast Club interview, he even suggested Jay-Z's accolades were influenced by his marriage to Beyonce, joking about nearly getting into a confrontation with her. Then came the Super Bowl. On Drink Champs, NORE revealed Jay-Z only included 50 Cent in the halftime show because Eminem insisted. 50 didn't hold back, clapping back on social media and comparing Jay-Z's look to Basquiat, further fueling the fire. In the end, the feud between 50 Cent and Jay-Z has spanned decades. From early clashes to brief truces and back to diss exchanges, their rivalry has become one of hip-hop's longest-running sagas. Despite their success, the competitive spark between them still burns. And this story, it's far from over. So be sure to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell, because the next chapter in this hip-hop feud could drop at any moment.